Every car in this impound lot has a story, and that story starts with the driver that was behind the wheel, and it ended up maybe with a suspect behind bars or someone losing their life. And it's a life that Florida Highway Patrol says should not have been taken.
Imagine getting a knock at your door and hearing this message.
It breaks our heart that your loved one was involved in a motor vehicle crash and has, had an untimely death.
Between the 6 Southwest Florida counties, law enforcement has had to break that news nearly 400 times in the past 2 years.
How many deadly crashes do you think you've been to over your 28 years?
Oh, I'm sure thousands. I would even hate to guess.
Florida Highway Patrol veteran Lieutenant Greg Bueno has seen the worst of the worst. And what's left over of those crashes can be seen here at their evidence impound lot. FHP gave me special access to this area to see firsthand mangled, charred, and unrecognizable cars. At one time, he says they can have up to 180 vehicles here, but they're more than just that.
This is someone's son, someone's daughter, mother, father, child, grandparent. You could just automatically tell that there's just no way conceivable that someone could survive this crash.
This dashboard tracks every crash in the state. According to Florida Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, as of November 18th, 196 people died in a crash in Southwest Florida. Keep in mind, the year isn't over. In 2022, 265 people died. Bueno says there are many factors involved.
We have more people now, or it's more congested.
And with tourists coming, they're on high alert.
We're certainly getting bigger, and naturally, every year we're concerned because, naturally we get an influx of population during the season time especially.
And drivers are not just sharing the road with other cars. You have bicyclists and people walking.
If a vehicle strikes a pedestrian, a vulnerable user, in excess of 30 miles per hour, there is a 50-50 chance that person is going to lose their life.
He says when it comes to crashes, there's no common denominator.
Certainly speeding, following too close, and distractions. And then you couple in, your impaired drivers, your sleepy drivers, your red light runners.
But there is one common theme here, Bueno says.
And they're preventable by being responsible, being cautious, abiding by all Florida traffic laws, and your actions matter every single time you get behind the wheel.
Actions you can take to protect yourself, others, and families. Families waiting for their loved ones to get home instead of getting a knock at the door.
If this is not a solemn reminder to all of us to do better, put our phones down, abide by the speed limit, drive sober, well rested, do all those necessary things to prevent tragedies like this.
Reporting in Lee County, Kaitlin Knapp.
It begs us to do better.
Fox 4.